Here we go. It's another one. It's an unusual bit of a fluff piece, this one. Battery exhausted, she says. I'm fucking exhausted. You will remember from last time that I did a black Les Paul shaped item. Can't call it a Les Paul. Someone moaned, can't call it a Les Paul in the thumbnail, that's clickbait. This is his clip here. What a prick. It's a fucking, everyone calls not this one, everyone calls Les Paul shaped guitars Les Pauls. I know, so many companies in advertising that have to call it an S-type or an L-type. But if you're showing your mate, you go, yeah, it's a Les Paul. Artist Guitars, they've sent me this guitar. Initially, they did not want to send me one. Of course they didn't. Scary proposition. And to be fair, these boys don't really need the advertising because they're very popular over in Australia. No idea if that's the direction it is, but we'll point that way so we look intelligent. Not really look intelligent. Hope everyone's all right. Anyway, my name's Paul. This is Mileage Studios. I'm a guitar maker here in Devon in England. Insert clip. I don't build bass guitars. I don't know if you can see that. And there will be a bit of bad language. Bit of bad language in this one. Oh, there you go. Fuck bank wallocks. So, they've sent me this guitar. Now, before we start, let's just get down to brass taxes. I think we can agree at this point in the world, if you do or you don't like Relic guitars, no one cares anymore. I'm so bored of the topic, all right? It's like moaning about people having green guitars because you don't like them, or blue cars, or whatever.
Don't even care.
Fuck off. Yes, proper Relic guitars that are old and they've been knackered by being played on stage and dirtied up by old men with fags. That's lovely. They're great. Amazing instruments. We can all have a little tweak over them. If someone wants to buy a Relic guitar that's not a real Relic because they only play in their living room, and realistically, if you buy a guitar 20 years later, it's going to look like the day you fucking bought it, that's up to them. So just leave it up to them. Just shut up. I'm done. It's like listening to my wife telling me to put the bins out. Do you know what I mean? I know. I already know what you're going to say. I haven't done it most of the time, but I already know. So let's just not keep saying it. Relic guitars are not for everyone, and if they're not for you, keep it within. So, artists have sent me this. Going forward, if someone sends me a guitar, I know outright, and you all put it in the comments, a lot of you do, they've probably tampered with it, right? They've probably give it a little cheeky tickle because they know they're sending it out to a content creator. So they might have tinkered with it, but I do know the last one that I bought was brilliant, and that was very low cost. I think it was 105 quid or something, and it was great. Really enjoyed that guitar. Great bit of kit. So I like Artists. Also, when they sent me this little beast, this one wasn't available in the UK or the US. They had a limited run, which was the first thing we noticed with the last series. There was, in Australia, you could get all these special nice ones, paisley bits and that. You couldn't get them elsewhere. I have noticed on the website now that this one is available in the UK. It's £269. But you've got to pay import taxes, so that's 65 quid. I had to. They sent me this for free. They're not paying me to make the video, but they sent me the guitar. Thank you guys. But I had to pay import duties on it, which was 65 quid. So this is, if you buy this in the UK, it's a £300 guitar. Do you want to hear some specs? Because I can hear people going, 3 minutes in and there's no specs been talked about, because there's wankers like that everywhere. I've written them down for you pricks. This body is Polonia, which is very common these days. It's super lightweight. This guitar is very light. For me, heavy guitars can do one, not interested at all. Should we weigh it? I bought a special bit of kit so we can weigh guitars because I am getting professional. Not that professional, Paul. I haven't taken it out of the box yet. I'm gonna weigh it in kilograms. Weights and measurements have to be said in an Irish accent because it's funny. 2.8 kilos, which is 6.25 lubs. For me, that is a win. 6.25 lubs. Super light guitar. Absolutely essential for me, that is. What I'm starting to find doing this series, and what you're starting to find, is that the world of low-cost guitars is transforming the landscape. If we could only get the fucking, oh, it's got to be the right brand out of our heads, people would realise that these guitars hold their own against much more expensive big brand big boys. They really, really do. It's got the wrong name on there. All right, get over yourself. But actually, this is brilliant. I've had a little tinker. I've been playing it at home. I've been playing it down in Fritzl's for a little while, and it is monstrous. It's got a bone nut. It's got a rosewood fretboard. It's got another beautiful satin quarter sawn roasted maple neck. It's got their own branded locking tuners, which are absolute mustard. Let's all just raise a glass for Artist guitars, because they've put a roller string tree on it. For fuck's sake, finally. And it's not even got a trem. It's got brass blocks. This is one of their own custom, their own proprietary bridges. It's got the normal freeway switcheroonies. It doesn't do anything special. What do you want for your money? It's got a cream pickguard. Colours are irrelevant. This is actually a nitro finish. I think they put some sort of stencil on this. It's not a convincing Relic. It's not a convincing Relic. I'll get it out there. I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm a fan of Relic guitars. Very hard to achieve. Some guys are very, very good at it. I'm not, so I don't make them. But it's very, it's cool. I do like Relic guitars. The convincing ones are brilliant. This is still a very pretty guitar. It's a £300 beast. If you did scratch this, you wouldn't give a shit, would you? It's got abalone inlays. It's got stainless steel frets. It's a Fender scale length. It's a modern C, which just feels like a guitar neck. And the last thing, it's got hand-wired pickups, which are pretty hot, actually. I've got to read what the name is. I'll put it up on screen from their website now. I don't know if that's Leo, or Lao, handwork. No idea what that is. No idea. But they sound brilliant. And that's the most important thing. So all in all, £300 guitar. It's a £300 tele, which has got, and glow-in-the-dark side dot. It's got it all. It's literally got it all. Thanks for today's sponsor, D'Addario. Yeah, we've all touched ourselves over to D'Addario recently because they sponsor the channel. They supply me with strings. This has come with brand new Ernie balls. I won't be restringing it. I don't think it needs it, unless we have to do some significant fretwork, and we'll have a little look. As always, I will chuck in a set of D'Addario NYXLs, which are my string of choice. They will be posted along with this guitar. So you get that for a bit of love. This one didn't come with a gig bag or a hard case, but that is an option on the website if you want to go down that route. Beautiful. Right, I just noticed I hadn't done my hair. I look like fucking Boris Johnson in 2021. What a prick. We don't do politics on this channel. Don't put your Trumpisms or your Borisisms or your late Keir Starmers. I don't care about politics. It's fucking yawnerific, innit? So let's put her on the sexy pad of omens, and let's have a little look at what's going on with the guitar. If people are wondering what's going on with my sneaky tool range, I'm still trying to get them home by a local engineer. I've got to get myself out to a place called Tavistock. I haven't got a spare day at the minute to go and do it. Seeing as we are building teles, these are available on eBay. They are 30 quid and they will be touched up and made a bit lovely. That is a drilling guide for when you build your own teles. If you're a builder and you want to put these ferrules in and everyone puts them in like a wonky-eyed bucktooth bird from down the road, you'd want them to look nice and straight, we use them. I've been using this one for years, which incidentally was also 30 quid, but it's only got one string space in. For now, we'll use the crimson one because it's still spanking. So as usual, nothing new here. I'm gonna get my neck dead straight. If you buy a guitar from somewhere in the world and it's come to you from a different climate, whatever, you have to be able to work Allen. Please learn to use Allen. Get yourself a not straight edge, one of mine when they're available in 2033, but get yourself a good one, not a shit one. And when you get one, make sure it is actually flat. That's why you buy a good one. So I want to get this neck pretty much as straight as I can get it. Yes, you have to adjust truss rods with the strings on, under tension. Of course you do. Fucking wake up, tune the guitar, adjust the truss rod, get it straight. You're not going to take the strings off so that the neck instantly back bows immeasurably and then adjust it and give it more back bow and then just fucking, what are you on about?
You have to use your mind.
Truss rods are to be adjusted under tension. Let's get that. People do comment that every now and again. So straight away, under tension, not the flattest fretboard. You do get this from time to time. I'm actually touching my not straight edge. I don't know, I'm pointing with my little finger. It's alarming when people do that. I'm touching the not straight edge there and there. If I go any further, we're bowing away. So I'm touching on the 3rd and 4th, and then not until the 21st. And if I put any more on the truss rod, it's pulling me away and I'm getting a little bit of clearance at the 1st and 2nd fret. Guitars are made of wood and they don't always behave as perfectly as you think. You think, oh, it's a 1/4 saw neck. Well, it's not absolutely perfect. Let's check for rockers. Big rocker because of the neck bow. Nothing. So certainly on this case, the frets aren't perfect. There are a few rockers all over the shop. You have to just diagnose each guitar and treat them as a separate case. Because the neck is doing that, my action is alarmingly low there, sexually low. So we've got a bit of space to give this neck a bit of relief. There's very little there. When I say it's bowing away, we're talking very, very small amounts. I've got to give this neck a bit of relief. So I'll check my action. I can already tell that the nut is cut very, very low. Yeah, my nut slots are cut to 0.2, which I think a lot of that is being caused by that little bit of bow on there. So they're alarmingly low. That's a little bit too low for me. If you buy this guitar, you don't want to be at a point where you got to replace the nut. They sent it to me and it played all right. The action wasn't amazingly low. We've tweaked things around here. So I've got 1.3 on the 12th, 1.05. For a Fender scale length, that's alarmingly low. It's too low, really. So the first thing I'm going to do there, I'm not going to fuck around with the saddles. I'm going to give the neck a bit of relief because actually when we play this, that's a dead fret. It's way too low. 1 mil on a Fender, you're going to struggle to get that. You really are. You have to have perfection on the neck to get that. And we haven't got that here. That's fine. That's not the end of the world. Very rarely are necks absolutely perfect. So I'm going to introduce a tiny bit of relief. Retune him up. Right, so we're now up to 1.5 mil action at the 12th. How's that affected the action at the nut? 0.37. So we've just allowed, I'll give you a measurement for the bow in the neck, just because I know people like numbers. Trusty feeler gauge available everywhere. We've got 0.15 mil relief. 0.05 mil more than I would normally give, but actually that's fine. Now let's give that a strum with 1.5 mil action, a little bit of relief, and 0.4, 0.35, 0.4 at the nut. So we're still low tolerances. More importantly, now I've relieved that neck a little bit, we've got a more conventional curve. So this neck, when you pull it back, it wants to pull a little bit more at the 3rd fret. I've seen that before. It's not that unusual. This guitar would benefit from being leveled under tension because of the way that that neck's behaving. Tell me if you agree with that. I might be talking shit. Who knows? It's been known. It has been known. But there and there, I'm actually very, very happy with this guitar. It's pretty cool. They're a bit unusual. Shall we have a little look at the pots? We might as well. We're fucking here, aren't we? Let's look at the pots. And in here, oh, sawdust. Fully shielded. Look, copper shielding. That's quite sexy, isn't it? Does CTS make tiny pots? I don't know if they do or not. It looks like it's got a treble bleed circuit on there, which is always nice on a telly, innit? It's an import switch style. It's a £300 guitar, and we all know it's actually got the nice vintage style wiring. Weird they've earthed that into the body. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. It says CTS pots online. I don't know if they make mini ones. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Comment below. There you go, little Stevie Cassidy reference. All right, Steve, all right, mate. And you probably noticed I've got one of Mr. Cassidy's hats up here. So screw me pots back down. Right, let's go and give this a little try, a little plug in. I might give you some different tones. Who knows? I'll treat you. If you want to know who I'm watching at the minute, I'm watching this geezer. Dimitris Loizos. I don't know the guy, I've never spoke to him, but fuck me, what a tone. I'll put a link to that video down below. What a tone. And you can download, I paid a tenner for the tabs for one of his, oh mate, unbelievable tone. Love it, love it. And what a hat. He looks a little bit like Keith Lemon when he's put the mask on and pretend to be Mel B, doesn't he? All right, Pats, me gosh. I'm digressing. Back to the guitar. Now Fritzl's in a bit of a mess at the minute because I bought a laser cutter and we're rearranging things. But hopefully we can plug her in and give her a blast with our fingers. Well, that was an interesting one to film. I am practicing my blues because I do prefer to play bluesy sort of stuff. I'm trying to learn from Dimitris, but it's fucking hard. Playing with feel and soul is not easy. Lots of practice required, and I've hardly picked up a guitar for 3 weeks. Really like this guitar. Between me and you, I'm never a fan of tele bridge pickups. Not really. If anyone's wondering, it was a Bonamassa plug-in that I was using on the Spark. So yeah, I'm never a fan of tele bridge pickups unless they are like my wife, overdriven and fucking angry, raging. Normally because of me. Typical husband. Very, very twangy. It's proper tele. The neck pickup is an absolute darling. That thing is creamier. I can't think of a cream analogy, but it's very creamy. We just have to leave it at that, all right? Take my word for it. Really like that one. The middle position on this telly was particularly nice. I actually like to flick between those two rather than going all the way back to the bridge. That's the metal pickup, isn't it? Not so much of a fan of that. Felt absolutely lovely. The neck relief was perfect. It all set up nice. So despite the fact that we had a little anomaly on the neck, which I'm not going to mark anyone down for, it does go to show that artists probably didn't fraternise with this before they sent it to me, because it wasn't perfection. The fret ends are McKnight worthy. They are lovely. I will touch them inappropriately, but when the cameras are off, I'll rub them all over my body. So look out, whoever fucking buys this. The listing goes live at the same time as this video, 9 AM GMT. So you can go and buy this guitar. I'll put it on for 300 quid, including postage. That'll be lovely jubbly. All goes towards helping the channel, and lately I've been spending it on buying exotic woods for builds. I've got some lovely stuff downstairs. Oh, Mappa Burl, Purple Heart. Who wants fucking purple wood? It's enough trouble looking after me own. Jesus. Come back on Fridays for proper build videos. Someone has warned me that YouTube unsubscribed them. A loyal subscriber. He checked his subscription and he was not subscribed. YouTube booted him out. So can you do me a favour, everyone? Check that you are subscribed, and if you like the videos and you think I'm a prize prick and you want to come back every week and waste 20 minutes, because let's be honest, it's not a particularly informative review. It's just me fucking going off about something that's in front of me. If you want to be part of that, please subscribe. Makes no difference to the revenue of this business, but it's good for my ego, and companies still look at subscription numbers and they might furnish me with more bollocks to show you. It's a fucking endless circle of shit, this internet, isn't it? Welcome to the world. QVC for the masses. I'll see you next week, everyone. Thanks for enduring this. Very nice guitar. Thank you for sending this, Artist Guitars. You are very special. And I enjoyed this one. Simple, didn't require anything. What's more to love? And yes, I'll take the bins out next week.